Although Anu Bhagwati spent 5 years as a Marine, it wasn't the physical side that eventually wore her down.
I mean, I loved the physical part of it, but I think the kind of psychological warfare that I was under and a lot of my fellow women in the Marines were under was something that I had to kind of learn to negotiate and survive.
After leaving the Marines, she turned to yoga for comfort, something she found difficult at the beginning.
I remember the first time I lay down in Shavasana during a class, and I just freaked out after like 2 or 3 minutes. I could not sit still. My body was holding a lot of stress.
She stuck with it, however, qualifying to become a teacher. Surprisingly, though, Anu discovered her new passion led directly back to her past.
The only people I wanted to teach and share with were veterans, which was really ironic because I left very angry about my experience.
For the last 5 years, Anu has taught yoga to veterans twice a week in New York City.
I've taught a couple of people with amputations. You know, there are those types of injuries, and then there's just the wear and tear of carrying really heavy equipment over miles and miles of terrain for several years.
Sarah Wolf spent 7 years in the armed forces. She began taking Anu's classes and found it so helpful she became a yoga teacher for vets too.
Many of them talk about unable to just like quiet their minds are racing, their minds are just, you know, going kind of out of control. And when they come to the class and we really focus on yoga, I mean, we focus on meditation, we focus on relaxation and breathing, and those are the things that seem to be the most beneficial to the veterans coming to the class.
Anu says yoga has helped the 200 vets she's worked with heal from the physical and mental challenges of military service.
And we're trained to keep it all down. That's what a good Marine or a soldier does, keeps all that emotion bottled up. And at some point, it's got to be integrated. You know, the body can't hold all that in forever.
Jessica Hartog, CBSNews.com.